Hello everybody, welcome to Aota. We're going to start today's match with the Jimmer versus Imperia. Get it all loaded up.
Should be an interesting one.
I heard it might be good. Not that you have a vested interest in it. And I hit the wrong button.
Always a good start.
Yeah. Alright, let's go find them.
Let's see if the Athenian actually does something this time.
Yeah. Let's go follow that missile. Oh! Yes, I think the Athena did something. Massive opening salvo.
Yeah, it actually appears to be working.
Yeah, man. Like, it is. Well, these might be quick matches. You know, when we're doing some of the test stuff with the sandcrawler here, it took shit out pretty quickly, but Jiminy Cricket. That Athena's finally paying off for you.
Yeah, it is. It's actually living up to its purpose now.
Let's just see if your tanks ram each other, and then... Oh, I know how cameras work. Oh my god.
Oh, that might actually get through.
Hmm? Oh! Buddy came to help.
Ooh. We're having the same problem as those mammoths now.
Yeah, they're just super friendly tanks.
A little too much on the friendly side.
Though it looks like another big hit on the sandcrawler though. Oh, I can see all the way through it. That's probably a bad sign.
Another chunk flies off. Still fine.
Those missiles are doing their work too, man.
It's odd that they do so much because they're just regular explosives.
Well, he painted it like. Now that's heavy metal.
Yeah, that is heavy armor right there.
Mm.
I think most of the armor for the Sandcrawler's on the front.
Well, was. Is those the heat shells?
Oh, there's no heat shells on that.
What's your main cannon fire?
APHE.
Okay. Yeah, that's very effective.
Best shell, but it is a fun shell.
Alright, the first one goes to Imperia.
The Athena actually doing something this time. Amazing.
Well, it can't look pretty all the time.
I don't know about that. It's done a good job of that so far. That curve just instantly melts. I think it's all just wood.
Well, that makes sense. You want sort of a blade of front to soak up like the heat shells and shit. Or at least I do. God damn it.
I guess you were hooked onto a piece of wood. I wonder where Owo is this time.
Don't know. I checked in with him a little bit earlier. I guess he's just not available every second of every day. Have you heard from OO lately?
Yeah. Talked to him about some of the stuff in the Star Sector tournament.
Oh yeah, is that still going on, or did Shawn reboot it?
Oh, it's still going. In fact, they used some of your ships recently.
Oh, that's good.
And speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Hello.
Oh,
Hello!
hey OO, how you doing, buddy?
Doing good. Just looked at chess, man. I was
Of
watching
course, he's
chess.
looking at chess.
Hey, it's pretty amazing to look at
Whose chest?
what?
Whose chest are you looking at?
Oh,
Better be a big one.
Hey, I mean,
Who am I kidding? All of them agree.
you guys.
Yeah. Well, you've joined us on the first match. I was gonna say, did you say chess or chest? By the way.
See, I said chess.
Ah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, the
I'm
second one
looking
would be
at,
more interesting.
Well, I guess Coffee plays more chess than me, but I watch a lot of chess. I don't play it, but I watch it.
Well, you're halfway
So
there.
Call it down again.
That is 2 for Tiz.
Interestingly enough, the Hellhounds racked up some DQ points there.
We'll watch them.
Right.
All right, third and final round. Who do I want to watch first? I'll start with the Sandcrawler.
I'll see that front blow off when the first missiles hit.
I was gonna say I'll just see if it's wood or not, but never mind. It's wood.
Yeah, that's wood.
Are you guys complaining about wood?
No, I've already made one General's joke like 5 minutes ago. I'm gotta pace myself.
Alright, I see.
No, but the Athenians finally doing something effectively this round.
It was about damn time.
Yeah, quite effectively. It only took all the fights.
Have you lost everyone so far?
Not everyone. Just most of them.
Well, you didn't do too badly in the Ace tournament, though, right?
See, there you go.
Ace tournament was a mixed bag.
Look at the rankings again.
I'm surprised that the meme entry got so far.
It was, I will admit, I was slightly worried it would take out your actual entry.
Oh no, it wouldn't manage that. I'm surprised that it got as far as it did.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it killed anything at all. Ooh, Sandcrawler's tilting.
Oh no, man! It's just doing a wheelie, throwing you guys off. Oh,
Not very well.
it's trying its other armor. Just see how that's gone.
Evasive maneuvers aren't quite working out for it.
Oh, you definitely need the internals.
Well, it's
That
still
was a
driving
good hit.
forward.
And you don't need the internals if you're the gator.
Oh yeah. All right.
Apparently that was a killing blow.
Well,
Damn.
I do like the Sandcrawler, but unfortunately that was a complete knockout. Let's see who's up next.
Seems that the Athena is a hard counter to the Sandcrawler.
Yeah. All it took was finding the right enemy for you.
Apparently so.
All right.
Secondary brackets, I assume?
No, we're doing round robin. So
Oh, right.
next up will be Shawn Reed versus the awkward flamingos.
Am I really the only
I
one
wonder how that
doing
will
the
go.
silly primary and secondary brackets?
Oh, there's nothing wrong with brackets.
I didn't know how many.
It's just you get more fights with a round robin.
Yeah.
True.
You know, people.
And
No, go ahead.
yeah, and I feel like a couple of entries, people want to see a fight against each other, kind of miss each other by chance of like winning and losing matches and stuff like that.
Yeah. Like
So
so it,
so in my tournament, I was actually quite curious which like there was a couple of entries that did the same thing,
yep.
and I was very curious which ones were strongest. And so after the tournament finished, I sort of just had to run a few
Pigeon was
battles.
totally the strongest. Definitely.
What?
The pigeon was totally the strongest.
Pigeon, jolly pigeon. There we go. Oh, that's
Oof.
not good.
Not freedom. Look at it now. He is free to fly.
He
Which
wants to crawl up to the heavens.
it's gonna make it there anyways.
Stairway
He'll make
to
it
heaven.
someday. Maybe sooner than later.
Did you allow direct inputs in this tournament?
Diffs? Yeah. I like diffs.
Oh, I
Yeah,
don't.
they kind of cool.
Oh, gonna need your legs though. You do need legs.
Nah, Shawn is bred by the Russian mafia.
Jesus.
Look at that club. He's going for the legs.
I think there's a little bit of an issue again.
Oh, they're upside down again. God.
Yeah, shouldn't you increase the altitude, or was it the other thing?
No, there's a little bit of an issue with them that they like being upside down. It seems.
Which was super annoying because if I caught it when we did the inspection, they seemed to walk fine. I don't understand how they now just totally. Uh,
It's from the depths. It happens
I usually
more often
run
than not.
like the inspection round, or well, I don't record it, but I inspect stuff and then I put them up against each other just to see. Well, I have also got a rule that your entry needs to kill itself.
I remember that's a good rule.
So I
It
sort
kind
of
of half
have
prevents
to.
cheese.
I have to test it multiple times at least. So
Well, you might as well
so
stream it then.
yeah, perhaps.
I'm
I have to
sorry,
say
Johno.
though, the breadboard entries and stuff like that will always tend to do a better job.
Oh no, not always. Although
If you have legs, generally though. Not that I've made
Legs is
walkers.
so iffy.
you do actually have a couple of good Walker entries. Sort of remember a Walker tournament back in the day. They were quick as fuck.
Yeah?
Yep.
Not so much anymore though.
Well, there are a couple of a little bit more cheesy ways to do legs, I guess.
I don't know.
Yeah, but cheese is no fun.
Well, I think the problem with mechs is there's a reason they don't exist in real life. As awesome as they are and everything else,
They're hard to do.
well, they're also not that really combat effective. They have everything you don't like about, like, sorry, let me rephrase, but I just mean like the actual concept of walking tanks. You're higher in the air, you're a bigger target, and then you add all the complexity. That's why you don't see them in real life, except for Japan, of course.
I mean, there are a couple of instances of things like that. For example, the Boston Dynamics thing that they made to carry gear, except it was way too loud to actually be used properly, which I find hilarious.
Well, yeah, plus we already have donkeys. Like, the thing, I get that you don't have to feed the robot, but I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
donkeys are
you do.
easier to
You have to
fix.
feed it fuel,
Fair enough. You just bring yourself a solar
and it's
panel.
way louder.
I feel like walkers,
Walkers
you
are
know,
really cool, but
they are cool,
they're not
but
particularly practical.
it's sort of like aesthetic builders compared to performance builders, I guess.
In From the Depths, yeah.
Yeah, well, in real life as well, there's no real purpose for just building a walker, right? And then
I mean, I guess in some terrain it might be okay, but it's just the logistics of it is a bit ridiculous because you'd have to do all sorts of weight distribution, and then what happens if one leg gets hit? Oh no. It's just not worth it.
Yeah.
have you guys seen those giant, like sort of uh, giant soft wheels? That was one of the attempts at like a all-terrain vehicle.
Like the wheels, or was it just one giant wheel? It was the entire vehicle.
I don't
I mean,
quite.
they've done
Well,
both.
it had multiple wheels,
Oh,
but
okay.
they were giant, like things that you could basically drive over someone and they wouldn't get hurt.
Mixed bag,
And
but
they're
cool.
There's a few of those.
yeah, but
There's also those weird Mars wheels.
Oh, those are
yeah, but
cool, man.
I don't remember what happened, but they built like the U.S. built like something to work in the Antarctic, and then it had a bunch of like fancy engineering solutions,
Oh yeah. I
and
think I
then it just failed.
wasn't that the one where like they could use the wheels to float. Like I
Yeah,
recall.
it could use the wheels to float. It could drive over pretty much anything and like tracks and stuff. And yeah, it basically was a complete all-terrain vehicle, but it didn't work out.
Eh, what was it? Soviets made that weird train thing for up north. It was like a land train, like what they got in Australia, except for cold weather. I thought that was pretty cool, but didn't have huge wheels. It was just sort of a like a multi-engine, semi-articulating truck bus thing, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, actually, can you guys tell me which countries own Antarctica?
Oh, most of the countries do. Everyone's got a slice.
Why bother?
Well, there's shit there, like oil and minerals, and soon to
Perhaps,
be
yeah.
farmable land. Probably not farmable. Besides, man, that's where the UFO's hiding.
Oh, right, right.
Right.
Hey, man, I saw the thing. I know what's down there. Oh, I don't think it's going to go far in 22%, but I enjoy the enthusiasm of it.
It is trying.
I was going to say,
It
though,
is definitely trying.
it is a pretty tough build. Like,
The bobblehead?
well, no, the Bobhead definitely is a tough build, but I meant the Flamingos. Like, that thing was still working at 22%. Like, that's not unimpressive.
It's
I
fine
think it's
working.
more
Well, moving.
that it's well segmented that pieces can blow off and it's still fine.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Oh, this one's got a good gallop.
Oh,
Something might
going
happen.
for you, boy.
Oh,
No,
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 don't trip.
come on, do it.
You got it, buddy. You got it.
Oh
No,
Uh,
no!
you can do it. Trample
Stop
him to
it!
death.
God.
Get it! Oh
Step
no.
on me, daddy.
Don't step on the bobbin. It doesn't seem to work very well.
Oh, I had my hopes up for that one.
It was looking good, man.
Oh.
Oh, let's see where this missile goes. It's curious. Nope.
Huh. Well, so far the bobblehead seems to be doing very well in the matches.
Yeah, I think it's probably going to be one of the top ones.
Definitely.
Was it?
Has it lost anything so far?
I don't believe it has. I was just checking. Yeah,
It's just such a durable vehicle.
it hasn't lost any yet. I think it's
Has
number
it
one.
gone up against the Gator yet?
Don't think so. Yeah,
That's why.
Shawn's first at 2 wins, 0 losses. Then comes the Jimmer, and basically everybody else is second place except for poor Johno. So at least all the matches are fairly competitive.
True,
Oh,
true.
indeed they are. Maybe next time I should do something like a rolling tower.
Ooh.
I mean, I sort of get tempted to join every time I see like I think it's source entries and the Gator and like Tisalla's entry and these weird looking walkers,
I
although
like
they
Surf
don't.
entries to tournaments. They're generally pretty good.
Yeah, but then
But then you look at
occasionally.
Shawn's entries and you go, ah, Shawn, why?
Oh, well, no, it's more like
Like, they can be good, but Shawn, aesthetics.
um, but it's more in the case of like when I see two blocks of armor slug it
Yeah,
out
that just makes
over.
it unfun.
Yeah, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm glad I didn't join. And then I see a cool match, and I'm like, damn, I should have joined. And then mixed feelings all around.
Yeah, well, you gotta, you know, budget your time, right?
This
Oh,
this one seems
Ooh,
fairly fun though. It's lots of destruction, and although
it's
the
mayhem.
walkers,
It's
yeah,
lots of mayhem.
I think the trick is just to keep that, like the max range fairly small.
yeah, but like
Otherwise, you get sniper armor blocks, which are
I
Yeah.
I can
the
imagine
least fun.
like if you have two bobbit heads and one of them lose a turret, then you still have to wait the entire duration for it to actually die, probably. Although I'm not sure how it's built. I've never seen.
I can't remember for the. Oh, that's it.
Yep,
All
that's a
right,
win.
that is. I think that's all three. Clean swipe or clean sweep for the Bobbit. All right, who's up next? We got Psych versus Artemis. I like Psych's one. He sent out a search party for me, so he did find me.
Where'd he find you? In Artemis's basement or something?
Oh, I was just tucked underneath a tequila bottle, regretting some decisions.
Ah, regret.
Nah.
I know it all too well.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I was also covered in drywall dust, so it was a mixed bag.
How much fun!
I fucking hate plaster work, man.
I don't understand the drywall thing. Why use that instead of brick?
Um. Oh yeah, because I live in an earthquake zone. We don't use brick much anymore. It's all wooden construction stuff like that. You'll have some formed concrete, but that's the reason.
Uh,
The problem with like
it
cinder
just
blocks
seems
and
to be
stuff.
a very American thing in general from, well, not South America, but just North America as a whole, from Central America up to Canada, that a lot of the drywall stuff just seems to be used.
Well, we use what's the word I'm going? Like we build our houses out of wood and stuff, so it's a different thing, right?
One thing that surprises me about like most American houses, and I sort of like this entry by the way.
I like
But
both of these.
anyways, back
Yeah.
on my point, is you don't have a basement.
Depends where
The
you are.
frick? Where do you hide the bodies?
We got lawns, man. Same as everybody else.
throw it down the well.
Oh, that makes sense.
I don't know. I think it's the earthquake zone's the big reason why we don't use cinder blocks and stuff. Or at least, I think for residential you definitely can't. For warehouses you can though. Or at least new construction. Because you guys ever seen like cinder blocks after an earthquake? It is not cool.
Um, it depends on the cinder block? Question mark.
Yeah, but like here we don't use cinder block construction. We actually have proper bricks, and all the outer walls are double
Whoa,
walls
whoa,
with
whoa, whoa!
wire.
Are you going to tell me Africa has proper construction? No, no, I'm joking. Of course they do.
You might actually be surprised with some of the proper constructions.
I'm gonna point out you.
Rest, though, there's a lot of shacks.
What you showed me was Mad Max
That's
style.
shacks. That is shacks. You find a lot of those in the townships and squatter camps. They just build wherever it's a pain and you can't do anything about it.
Must be nice though to just, fuck it. I need some more space to my stuff, and then just
Build it.
add on a ramshackle shack.
I don't think living in a squatter camp is very nice to begin with.
Yeah, my experience has been they're incredibly violent places. The hobo camps.
Ooh, that's a big hit.
I gotta say though, I really like this green entry. Needs a little bit more details and
Needs some
stuff.
polish.
Oh,
New colors, but oh no.
Ooh, and that is that dead.
that is a turret that he totally needs. It was looking really good there for a bit though.
It was.
I don't quite get the layering of that front scoop there, though. It looks like a double layer of rams.
Because the front part breaks off, and then you have the second part to still be effective.
Just a little odd.
I think it suffers a little bit from very strong frontal armor, and then
Yeah.
well, rear armor is basically non-existent. Maybe, who knows?
Yeah, well, that's definitely what took it out. It was doing really well, and then it got smacked in the back by, I think, the monolith.
Yeah, the charger over there, wasn't it?
No, I thought it's.
The charger go around?
Yeah, the charger goes around.
The monolith and went after the charger.
I think it ignored the monolith. We'll find out right now, because, yeah, it's chasing the charger.
Reverse.
Then again, I'm certainly not the one to talk about armor and stuff. I usually try to avoid armor the best I can.
I like armor.
The rubber front doesn't make a lot of sense, but
Oh no, the back,
Yeah,
fell
it's
out
been
again.
blasted again.
And that's steam, I guess. So very non-resistant to damage. That was a quick round.
oh, I'm sorry, Psych.
It left behind a party cup.
Though when it went against Johno, it just took its legs out. So it's still a very effective build, but I think it definitely does better against single opponents.
No, it's a good build. It's just that reveals the arse a little bit too quickly.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go too far with like adult jokes and stuff, but
Yeah.
No, go too far. Go over the edge. Let's see what happens.
it gets poured out a little bit easy.
Oh my god.
There we go again.
Yeah, it's the arse.
Nice.
And now it's leaking too. See, that's what happens.
You hit the right spots.
That. I'm sorry, Psych. All that effort to find. All right, who is up next?
One of the quickest matches we've had yet.
Yeah, I think we might do 2 rounds today. just because I got. If you guys are up for it.
Yeah, sure, why not?
I've got nowhere to be. I've just been playing a cyberpunk bartending game for the past 2 days.
Cyberpunk bartending game. 18 plus, I would assume.
Not really.
I thought it was
Yeah,
Cyberpunk. Oh,
it's Cyberpunk Bartender Action Valhalla.
I thought it was Cyberpunk 2077, and you were just making a joke. But
No.
all right, I'm looking for you know what they say.
And
Can
what do they say?
oh, there it is the gator. I should have wrote this down different. That'd been easier to find. Versus Sir. Where's Sir? There. Mammoth 1. The Angler. And that's good. Alright. Let's see how this goes for them. I think this will be an interesting match. I know it's no cyberpunk bartender, but you know.
I mean, the question is, uh,
Something has exploded somewhere.
something
Oh,
has
it
to
looks
be.
like a big chunk of the gate has come off.
Let me see a broadside.
Oh,
on.
that thing just ran down the mammoth, though.
Let me see the broadside. Good. Though I think
Unfortunately, I think some of the guns are missing from the broadside.
Yeah, and I think it will just continue to, well, try to run
Oh, that being said, it is Gator is in the lead.
I'm really surprised crams weren't more used than, this in a LAN tournament. It's usually very effective.
Ooh. Oh.
It looked like it was going to be big. Everything slowed down for a second. Oh, there's a bit of the Gator.
Yeah.
Yeah, the gator doesn't need internals.
Nope, never does.
See, all the mammoths have got to do is not have fun with each other, and everything will be okay.
Well, you see, hmm.
Tough little bastards.
I just wish the Gator would be more maneuverable and turn and like engage stuff more actively.
I think it's
The
trying to.
one thing,
Sorry, go ahead.
the one thing that's sort of stopping it, or has been its weakness, is that it just drives forward, and we have seen at least once, I believe, that it drives forward till it gets DQ'd. Even though we have seen it turn quite handily, and so we do know it's capable of turning.
I think it was. It feels like an AI issue. I got a feeling he's running because he's trying to get the right range for the broadside,
Yeah.
and then since he can't do that, it just keeps going straight. Which is you had that thing in the Ace tournament, right? Where you had to change the AI every 30 seconds.
Yeah, that was mostly so that I don't like call a match a draw, even though one entry is clearly spiraling out of control, whilst the other one is just following it.
Yeah.
So in like a dogfight where you just have the AI set to follow something, it becomes pretty much impossible to call the match because each entry is just spiraling.
Yep.
And so I would need to call it a draw or something like that, unless one is like 100% HP. At which point I would just say, all right, it's probably fine. But you, but you know, like missing one block and I would DQ it for spiral. That wouldn't be popular, I guess. But you know,
No.
it didn't happen. So I'm very happy with how the first one turned out. Entries were pretty good.
Are you all done the ace tourney now?
The first one, yeah, and
Hmm.
then by popular request, I guess
There's another
I've
one.
begun the process of hosting another one. This time with a little bit of. There we go.
The custom jets will make a lot faster things, but I'm
I
unsure
mean,
what I
um,
should do.
I will say I did make a entry in case I didn't get enough entries, which turned out wasn't an issue. Um, but it was a lot quicker than anything that participated in the tournament, to say the least. Um, and I mean a lot quicker. So I don't think it was impossible to attain very high speeds in the last one either.
Oh no,
It's
it
just
wasn't.
now it will probably be a little bit more popular to go high speed stuff.
Hmm.
We'll see though.
I see
Those
you.
diff cannons, though, they just reign supreme.
Well, the second place entry didn't use div cannons.
What the hell, man?
You had div cannons on. I think first place winner got div cannons, and then you have had the third place entry also had div cannons. But other than that, I really thought the shepherds would win if you remember those, but you know they had a little bit of an issue of going into the sea. But I shan't take away from the fight. Sorry.
No, no.
Um, it
Like they had
looks a
bad
little bit.
altitude?
It looks a little bit cleaner. Yeah, it wasn't calibrated properly according to entry, but the maneuverability of that entry was just superb. So kudos to that. That was good.
Uh,
Like really low amount of armor and just you know a gun with decos and wings and you know
yep.
stuff like that.
When's have you got a deadline for your new tournament?
Oh yeah, yeah.
When is it?
My question is if I should make something incredibly silly or not.
In about 3 weeks, a little bit more than that, so approximately a month.
Okay.
Look at the Sea Whiz doing some work.
Yeah, man. This looks like a tighter battle. Even though the Gator is a little bit lower, it's
I think the Gator's main flaw is still just that AI.
yeah, like a couple broadsides here, just cranking her left and right every once in a while would have been really helpful. Still one of the coolest looking vehicles in the tourney, though, in my humble opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I like the design. It's surprising that I like the design because it's like it's not the design I would normally enjoy. That being said, it looks kind of cozy, if that makes any sense.
Eh, not entirely. The cozy confused me. I'll be frank. I don't know what you mean when you say that.
Well, it means like it it seems like one of those builds you do when you play a campaign and you have a vehicle for the entire campaign and you just keep adding on to it.
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Kind of like was it Deepwater Guard has that?
Yeah, yeah, Deepwater Guard feel. Although I can't really really classified it is as deep water guard.
Yeah. But like that's sort of like the shacks we were talking about earlier, where you just add on stuff when you need it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
strap on stuff, and it looks fairly comfy or cozy or something, because you get that little adventurous vibe when you see those kinds of entries, I guess.
Yeah. Like it does feel like it was a ship that someone added some tank treads to at a certain
Yeah,
stage.
yeah, exactly.
I didn't notice that little detail before. That's pretty cool. The chains and stuff.
Yeah. So that's mostly to do with coloring, I think. So I always get so disappointed when I sometimes see my entry on like the host's PC, and I've like spent hours just calibrating the colors to be exactly right, and then I see it on like a low end PC or something, and it looks horrible.
Yeah.
Or maybe the opposite occurs, and like it's high end, it looks horrible on low end. Or
I know what you're saying.
Tisalla had that experience a little bit with.
What? I
Uh,
zoned out.
well, you sent like your glorious castle, and then I streamed it, and then you realized to your own horror, oof.
That's the mammoth or the sir we know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's Tissalia and Sir very similar in their with
AI
struggles and
problems.
AI problems. I see.
What's that? No, no. The best way to win is just to ram our tank into the other tank. That's the only way we can do it.
Oof.
Like the gun's just for show, man.
I mean seriously, sir, you should have just written fixed bayonets on the front of your tank and then had like a fixed gun with a ram on it.
Well, he does got the fixed gun. He did skip the ram though.
Yeah, you did skip the ram, and it's not fixed enough. You need to lock it into position so it doesn't.
Doesn't move.
Yeah.
I do like sirs. Like they seem really, I'm gonna say realistic-ish. Like a lot of the detail work and stuff, like the eye slit here and stuff like that. Oh, there we go.
Fixed bayonets, man.
Let's see if we can flip ourselves. Fuck yeah. The target's not moving.
How does my underside look?
See, that's why you always bring for the undercoat, man. You never know when you're gonna need it.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Is that all three? Oh no, it's just the two.
Nah, no. The last one is a long range.
God damn you, sir.
Guess it's pretty much a waiting game at this point.
It is. It is. It's an interesting way the computer did it this time, though. Like, I wouldn't have expected the front tank to ram the back tank at such an angle everything just gets wedged in. Oh. So you say 1 month for the Ace tournament?
Approximately, a bit less now.
That'll be fun.
Got a few um, couple people said it was 2 weeks was too short of notice, and so figured this time I'd increase it to a month. Only issue is that I can't predict the future up to a month ahead of time. And
Well, Jiminy Cricket, why not? Do you not have a crystal ball?
no, my crystal ball only goes up to 2 weeks at a time.
No.
So that's why I had that for the deadline last time. But I figured I'd probably be able to record the videos and everything in case, like maybe at a slower pace than last time, but definitely within a couple of days to a week.
Hmm. Well, I can't say anything. Obviously, this is a fairly long 3 to 4 days, so.
Yeah.
That being said, I just saw the new WoW videos for the World at War.
Yeah, I really felt bad about I had made, well, I didn't make it. I modified it so it didn't look quite as well. I modified it to fit my faction a little bit, and that's about it. Other than that, I'm actually using mercenary units or like bot units.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Figured it would be enough to win against the URC, and then turns out the URC gave up, and then Minister to fight. Well, my good buddy Armistice.
Well, I was super annoyed. The one that video that had the my nation in it is marked as private.
Ooh.
The other two are all fine. I was just like, gosh darn
I
it.
mean, I actually did that to I think one of Tisalla's videos as well in my tournament, but it was like I uploaded like I think it was like 7 or 8 episodes, and then forgot to click the little button to mark it as official in one of them.
Yeah.
So,
I was gonna say.
I mean, it's a quick fix, but it's
Yeah.
a little bit annoying, honestly.
Only a wee bit.
I've been waiting months for that one. You think the Aota's got an issue? Fuck, I think the WA was almost 2 months for these videos.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
I've left World at War.
it's a different format though. I was sort of tempted to try my own hand at like the whole campaign bit, because I feel like there should be an easier way to do it all through like virtual tabletops.
Maybe.
Um,
Like, that lazy room made it super easy.
yeah, the lazy room was freaking amazing. I saw a couple of videos of it, and as I said in chat, it was looking real good.
Yeah.
I think Korn did better on the lazy room than he did on his own craft.
It does feel like one had slightly more effort. But
yeah, I think so. Yeah.
But somebody learnt a little something from Korn, not gonna name names here, with extendo poles and lasers.
oh yeah. I'm trying to see if you're referencing me or Owo, because I've used that too. Hey, extendy pole lasers are bloody ingenious.
They're disgusting. Look at them.
They are so boring.
Oh, come on. I thought my striker craft looked pretty good. Whatever.
Which one was that?
Speaking of, they've used your craft in the laser star sector.
Oh yeah. Is there any chance it did well?
Probably.
Well, it ran into the civilian fleets.
Oh, that's easy then. That might be okay.
Oh yeah.
That was my first time building spacecraft, so like they've been mixed.
It was my first time building spacecraft as well.
I I had so many spacecrafts, but sadly I built one spacecraft, and then turns out I
And
couldn't
then,
use that spacecraft, and then I
yeah.
kind I can't kind of gave up after that because I spent like probably 40 plus hours on it at least.
Yeah. What was it? I wish you could turn gravity off. Like that was the part with the spaceships that make it really different. Is if you could turn the gravity off um, for a tournament like that, then you get some crazier designs. Because still, just keeping it up requires like keeping the altitude up.
It
I was
requires a lot of bottom thrust sometimes.
Yeah, you need a real
I
good
mean
power bottom for that.
one of my like issues with space tournaments is the damn ion thrusters. They don't look good at all. Um, I guess you can sort of uh, work around that. But I was planning on having like a space team tournament in atmosphere. I'd just use turn off the ground and everything, and it would become space.
Yeah,
Actually,
No more
yeah you
floor.
can take the.
Coffee, can you do that for me?
Oh, this.
Yeah, just turn off the ground real quick whilst we wait for
Yeah, give me a second. Enable camera
You
options.
just turn off the ground.
yeah, there we go. It's a ship now. And then sky. Turn off the sky as well.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah,
Sky
just turn
ground.
off the ground.
There we
It's
go.
Oh
fine.
wait, I just had it. Where'd it go? Oh, I turned off the camera.
Excellent.
Welcome to Aota Space
Sky.
Battle.
And now we have a proper space battle.
Oh, and this is going to be my screenshot.
Glorious. Yes, there we have it.
There you go.
But now,
No, I don't think that would work all that well.
It looks better. It just.
Wheels in space.
actually, where's the sun?
You don't need a sun.
There is no sun.
It's just ant being light, man. Maybe it's hiding behind the clouds.
Oh, well, you do have like a sun position, but it's
You
Oh, there
don't
it is.
need a sun.
Oh no, there is no sun.
you see, it disappears, and this is my one annoyance with like space tournament stuff is
What are we looking at?
There's nothing.
yeah, there's no sun once you turn off the sky because it's a part of the sky.
I have found a new camera mode that is at least entertaining me.
If you go forward, you will dissect it, I believe. No, all right.
Basically, it's just
Yeah,
Oh no, there it goes.
blocks that they've used.
you can dissect it by like
Huh.
everything. It's kind of cool. in
Yeah.
my opinion. I'm surprised that you haven't turned on smooth camera mode when you're filming for a tournament. What is this?
Yes, of course. I definitely know what that is, and definitely will turn it on. Chose not to turn it on.
Yeah, because your hands are just so smooth.
Yeah, baby. Talk about 18 plus. Oh my god. Oh,
I'm sorry. I've just tried to. I know it's a match, but it seems like one of those matches that would take a while.
I don't.
Yeah. Bit of a conga line right now.
Well, let's just go with the back it. De Macarena. Yep. Gotta figure out a way not to have this happen again. Like, it's a good craft. I don't understand. Yeah.
Yeah, AI issues can affect everyone, but
I just don't think this one's programmed well, and that's coming from me.
Yeah.
Uh,
Like, in no way am I slagging they say's build here, but like, it's a beautiful looking craft.
just needs a different AI set.
Talking about that. Good job, boys. Get right in there.
ah, so close to the DQ. Wait, you have lowered it. Never mind.
Yeah, it's 40%.
40%, yes.
I like. I think the other ones is too high.
I don't really disagree with you actually. I often build entries that can fight well into the 40s, but
It's how they do hit points. It is a little bit mess because they just do the block count. Oh, goodbye, turret. Like, I'd almost rather hit points be based off the value of blocks.
Pushing the other one through that?
He's just helping.
I could say something very inappropriate about that, but
I think we're all.
it.
Well, they're not gyrating.
For now.
what color would you define those back tanks to be?
I'm trying to come up with a clever joke. I don't have one. Desert gray? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna.
Desert gray.
Yeah, I like that name.
I see. No, I wasn't trying to make any sort of joke on color. It's just
I used to work at an embroidery store way back in the day. Ah, it's about 9 minutes 40.
Embroidery store.
Yeah, and we had no standard color descriptions, so it's just we'd write down what we think the color should be. And I got a huge disagreement with one of my coworkers over what mustard yellow meant.
ah,
Dirty yellow.
Well, yeah, I went with Dijon. He was like, "No, it's obviously French's like American mustard." I was like, "No way, dude."
No.
The client would,
American mustard is more like neon.
yeah. And I was like, "That's obviously not mustard. I choose Dijon as my mustard color." Anyways, we had to replace it because they thought it was more like the French's mustard. And we are done.
hey.
Good work, sir. All right, and that's end for the first round. I'm gonna stop recording for a couple minutes. I'm gonna make a cup of coffee. You guys cool kicking around for a bit?